Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Oh. Go ahead and turn that down on my end. Alright. So we are resuming Vjun today. I have no idea what I named it. Oh, just Vjun. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Let's see. We made a lot of progress last time. Oh shoot, what did I do with that? Give me 1 second. There we go. Let me go ahead and test that quick. Alright. And give me 1 second here. Alright. Seems to be working alright. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Wait, is the volume still going? Yes, it looks like it is. Alright, perfect. So, last time, we pretty much finished the texturing entirely. Let me set these to colors that I'll be able to see easily. Wait, where is this color? Is it not used at all? Huh. That's odd. Wait, what? Oh, these are the, okay, that's right. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's right. I completely forgot that these were the, water bank colors. Right, okay. How much did I do for the rest, then? Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, did I not texture? Oh, maybe I did. Let's see what these are. Okay. Huh. Okay. So I did texture. Good. That's good to know. Alright. Alright, that's good. So then that means I need to take this area and basically I want to make it a tall walker only passability, which doesn't exist yet but will someday. So basically take these structures and leave them half buried. Let's go bring up a walker so we can judge that height. ATST, actually. Oh. I see. Alright. Okay, well, so this works except for this middle area, I guess. Ugh. I might need a different structure, shape of some kind. Wonder if this would look okay. That very much does not look okay. I need ruined building clutter of some kind. That is bumpy but doesn't completely overrun an ATST's height. Maybe this. That could work. Is this the walker only train? I didn't know that was a thing. It's technically not a thing, but it will be. And it's only for tall walkers, ATST and taller. Though it's not always walkers, it's sometimes like other things that walk. So like the Sith war beasts, the mammoth ones. Might be a bit much that smokes, but I can't really do anything about that. Ooh, not new .4 train. It could be, but I'm gonna like focus on like adding instances where it can exist before I actually make it exist. So probably not .4. .4 is going to be kind of a short one anyway. There. Could work. I don't know why there's some lights being blinking here. I don't like that. Oh well. That's annoying. Whatever. I swear all of these have problems that make them hard to use. Oh, it's from those things. That's neat. It makes sense. Yeah. Let's try this. Oops. No, that's fine. Let's try something like that. That kind of works. might end up doing is just have this over here, and then have collapsed but not able to be stepped over buildings here. Not these prison ones. Oh, maybe a palace of sorts. Vjun sounds like the name they would give a new veggie ice cream store. I mean, kind of. There we go. I don't think I'm actually enjoying this music. I might have to change it. Guess we can try this. Kind of ominous. Actually, wait. Here we go. Wait. Actually, no. Here we go. There we go. This should do. Let's try putting another one over here. Today's goal is the walker passability area. So have you heard of the Susan Taxpayer? They've released a soundtrack for the demo on Bandcamp and it's a bop. I've never heard of Susan Taxpayer, no. What is that? That sounds a little made up, but it also kind of sounds sort of believable. There we go. It's a Wario Land 4 inspired indie game where you play as Susan and have to get documents to places. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, maybe I can do it like an infantry only path in the middle here. That could work. There we go. I was excited the soundtrack released because they got a composer for Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Had another great sound. These sound like made up things, Marbar. They're real, I promise. Okay, let's see here. Naming things in ways that sound made up is modern marketing. I guess so. Okay, so this will be a walker path. This will be infantry only or something, I guess. Is exactly what it sounds like. Earthbound. Okay, I was not thinking Earthbound. I was thinking like Animal Crossing. I was expecting Animal Crossing. Not Earthbound. Oh, this could... This could work. Everyone is inspired by Earthbound after Undertale release. Oh yeah, it's like how every like internet show that like was like promoted was like it's like a cross between X and Family Guy in the 2000s. This should do. Hi, Keel. Hi, Alex. I instinctively read it out loud. I don't like the smoke, not because I don't like the visual effect, but because I'm concerned it might be distracting or confuse people. But I'll go with it anyway and see how I feel. You're getting streamer brain. I'm sorry, we might have to put you down. Oh, that's fair. I had a good run. We need an Earthbound-inspired roguelike Souls like Metroidvania. Isn't that just the Binding of Isaac? Just because it's true doesn't mean you should say it. Okay, and I'll cover this corner with something. So long, gay Bowser. Oh. There we go. Oh. I managed to fix the Lua coding so I can focus on mapping again. Nice. I can't believe they censored Marmot. I heard about that. They took out Solange Bowser. You know, as a kid, it never occurred to me that he was saying, So long, Bowser. King Bowser. And so I had like my own interpretations of like what it was that were definitely wrong, but you know. And I always thought it was cave mounted, which didn't make sense, but like, you know, it was all gibberish to me anyway. So long, cave mounted. Is there a way to block an object on the map so you don't actually select it and move it? Block it? No. There is one thing you can do. You can go to like the faction and set it to like hostile or something. Then go to view. Show by faction. Oh, is this showing for you? I don't know if it is. I'm on a delay. 1 second. But under view, I guess it's not going to pop up for you. So under view, which is off screen actually. Huh. You click view, then view by faction, and you check off hostile. Or whatever one you set it to. So long, cave mounted. I know it doesn't make sense, but you know, that was like all I had. Those are the words I heard as a kid. Anyway, so you just set it to a faction and then tell it to hide that faction under view at the top left. It's not perfect, but you know. I think this could work. I could actually expand this over a bit, maybe. Oh, so I can put all buildings in neutral and do it that way. You could do that way too. It's really wonderful, though what kind of a child is. Hey, that works. You're welcome. I think Leo told me that, actually. This works nicely. I'm gonna save because I'm happy with what I have so far. Okay, yeah, a little bit I forgot to talk about the indie game I mentioned is that the Susan Taxpayer soundtrack features extensive use of Rugrats sound. Fucking, this emoji thing's in the way again. Sound font, which I think is epic. I didn't really watch Rugrats growing up. It's gonna sound weird, but the name Rugrats always creeped me out too much to want to watch the show. So I never gave it a chance as a kid. You don't know about Reptar? Not really. I know that he's Godzilla in one episode or something. Na 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 na. There we go. I have never heard of Rugrats. This is so sad. I remember autumn time swiftly beating line. Measuring softly for time. And footfalls engraved in ash. And pay before our echoes begin to play Despacito. Fade away. Autumn tide, burning slightly night. Stories told along the way, trails of loss and fire and fate. Millions died to bring us this map. You're not even wrong. Born of blood, born from blood of our fallen brothers. Despite what Jedi Academy says, Vjun was not always completely dead. Hello, Akbrix. I like how this is coming together so far. A song of hope, she dances on the higher, oh higher. There our vows endure and remain forever strong. Satan's call in the dark till we carry on. How's the map going? It's going well, I think. Made a lot of progress last time, and not getting stuck today, so. Your heart, till this chorus might ring for all. The never. There we go. Jedi Academy is right. I mean, it technically is a big dead rock by the time Kyle gets to it, but... Forge ahead. I think it was about 10 years before the Clone Wars. Disaster struck it. late, just forge ahead, not alone. Ooh. Just forge ahead. If I had a penny for every line that Academy said. Let's take our ATSD friend. Okay. It's a bit steep at parts, but I think this is passable. The ATSD is the bare minimum cutoff for this passability, so everything shorter is just sort of excluded. So that's all I have to worry about. Then, of course, the AT-AT is one of the tallest, if not the tallest. There we go. Alright, and trying to decide. Juggernaut. I prefer Juggernaut to Clone Turbo Tank. That always felt silly to me. That always felt like Lego marketing, I guess. Ooh. Don't you know Lego's all right? Clearly they retconned the name of Jango's ship. Do you think Boba Fett's starship Leia is hot? I believe it's because Juggernaut at the time were not available as a toy name for anything other than Marvel character. That can't be right. That can't be right, can it? Because they would have called it the Clone Juggernaut tank. Or something like that. I think this will work. My internet crashed. I missed what happened. Blasto claims that he thinks it wasn't named the Juggernaut because of the Marvel connection. And I'm not sure that's true. I don't know. I feel like it's just a harder name to market to kids. Oh, the juggernaut miss. I'm not sure, but I've read it before. Ooh, Windows don't like that. Okay. To be fair, toy manufacturers have constant wars over naming, do they? It's like that time where they trademarked the name for tank for G.I. Joe and they had a war because someone else wanted to use it. Oh goodness. Deep, dark, far away, I have heard your voice with your every choice. Now our hands growing round the meaning you sought. I'll catch your tears, your choice with joy. Step forward, There's been a ton of Transformer characters who had multiple name changes due to trademark ownership changing. Goodness. I guess that makes sense. So I'm thinking Walker, Infantry, Walker, and then everybody else. Like the plebs have to go around. Maybe. Higher, oh higher, ever vows endure and remain forever strong, standing tall in the dark for all. Okay, copy pasting was not as clean as I thought it would be. I thought I could get away with at least part of it being copy pasted, but no. So this will be the infantry only path. This mod developer's trying to use shortcuts. I can't believe it. I know, right? Far greater than memories, its loss and love words cannot hold. Lazy dabs and carry on out to see. Did I lower this? I didn't. There we go. Deeper and deeper in fall. Or maybe this one should just be infantry. This one should be, yeah. I don't want to go too far. Oh, I saved. Wish them well. Do I actually have space here for... I don't really. Deep, dark, far away, I have heard your voice with your every choice. Your hands join round the meaning you sought. I'll catch your tears with joy. Be born. Maybe I could make this a double block path and then make this infantry only. That might make more sense. Ooh, but then that would leave, okay, walkers through here, everybody else through the outsides. Ooh. That's not a bad thing if there's an infantry path though. And water is perfectly set in this map already. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Double walker in the middle. Make walkers more valuable here. When selection of an object, what is reflection or refraction? Does it have something to do with water? Yes, I believe so. Refraction is I'm trying to think of how I could show this easily. I need a tall, skinny building. Hang on. Okay, so maybe they don't do anything, but I actually don't know if they do anything, but reflection distortion means like how much the water is going to mess up this reflection. Like that. Just refraction is like, oh, it's not showing up. Oh, it is showing up, but only barely. It's basically like how much this gets offset by the water. I hate that I can easily document when I get hired by Korean Ek because of the sudden influx of Star Wars illustrations and since source book pictures on my downloads folder. It's like 50 gigs of stuff. I actually don't know if the object selection does anything though. Alright, there we go. Ooh, actually, I got a weird idea. Might look good though. Heh. Try this one actually. No, I guess that doesn't work. I want to like have more trash scattered around here, not just in this immediate area. It's a little more convincing when the trash is scattered outside, but it needs to not be the tall clusters like this. I gotta keep working on it. There. But I need more than just these. I need what else did I use here? Autosave. I use these, I guess. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. That's a little tall. Crap. There we go. Do you guys ever, like, dream about internet arguments and then wake up kind of angry? That's very specific. Is it? I've read about many weird things and woke up all kinds of feeling, but I have to admit that one hasn't happened to me yet. Admittedly, when it happens to me, it's more like when I'm like half awake dreaming, if that makes sense. Like the dreams are not quite lucid, but they're definitely not fully asleep either. Let's try this. Oh, that's nice. That'll work nicely. Save. I used to have a lot of recurring dreams about spider webs and these would be nightmares. Spider webs and getting trapped by crocodiles. I think the worst dreams are the ones where you have physical discomfort and the discomfort keeps going for a while after you wake up. That's probably maybe like reality influencing the dream, if I had to guess. That would just be my guess, though. There we go. What else did I put? Oh, I guess I put these in. There we go. That's one. The fires wouldn't be here still, especially under acid rain, but whatever. I wonder if... Let me try something. Interesting. That could work. Well, let's try the other way. That's a little bit better. Maybe? Maybe. Hey, there we go. Maybe I should go the other way. Ooh. Oh. I guess we could try like that. Ah. I don't know if you have the time to play Final Fantasy XIV, Marmar, but I guarantee you would fall for the characters to do. Just something I was thinking about when because this dungeon has her in it. Which ones did you try? Because they are all very different. I've heard Final Fantasy IV is really good at a small time investment comparatively to others. Though it's a little silly. So if you want a short one, there's Final Fantasy IV. People tend to say it's the second best of the original 6. With 6 being the best of the original 6. Okay, so actually, this is based on like what I generally see as like the listing of order of how good they are for people who've played all of them. People will tell you 7 is the best because nostalgia. That's about it. And apparently Japan really likes it. I don't know. That's the order as best I can remember it, in terms of how good they are. Seven is definitely the most overrated one, though. Like, it's good, but it's like... Okay, but 6, 4, and 9 are better. 10 might be better, too, but 10 has a very different appeal. Well, I guess they all do, but... No, Mr. FBI, I'm not getting coded messages from this honest streamer. There's no need to check my computer. 13, I've seen people defend it, but it is generally considered the worst one. But 13 also starts very weakly. It has a character moment in the beginning where like there's like the main character and then like a secondary character, and the main character totally intends to just leave the secondary character behind to die, and the secondary character's like, no, please don't leave me, and like it just makes them both look awful. To say nothing of gameplay. 8 is very divisive as well. 8, I'm trying out 12 right now, and I think there's a lot of stuff people hate on it unfairly, but I also am having a hard time wanting to play it. I gotta be honest. People are mean to it about things that aren't fair, but it also definitely has some problems that just kind of make it unfun to play. Number 12, I mean. Five is fine, but it's stuck between 4 and 6, so everyone kind of dismisses it. And that's after 3, which is considered the best of the first 3. 2 is actually considered to be pretty bad, surprisingly. Does Kingdom Hearts count? I don't think it does, but it kind of does. It's got like the same like magic system, kind of, but it's definitely not the same storyline wise. I've never played it, but people have told me that 2 is considered to be close to the worst one, which is surprising because like of how early it is. I kind of expected all the early ones to be like considered okay. I didn't expect any one of them to be like hated. Cloud appears, right? I mean, Cloud is... he's over-marketed. Because of nostalgia and hype. Cloud just kind of appears in everything, even when he shouldn't. I'm still mad he's in Smash. Well, Cloud being in Smash is okay, but doing Sephiroth as well is dumb. When there's like Vivi and Kefka or Emmett Selk, all of whom are better characters. I don't know how long it is time investment wise, but I have heard pretty consistently that 9 is the best one. Not accounting for nostalgia opinions. Arguably 14 is the best one though. So there's that. But it's also an MMO, so that's kind of hard to judge. Didn't see that coming, did I? There we go. Lose our way, echoes in the way. Still we won't be afraid to forge ahead. Which one's this from? Oh. It's from here. Okay. Echoes begin to fade. Echoes begin to fade down. There we go. Maybe? I don't know. I just need to find trash to put in the ground. Saw someone on Tumblr talking about how Jarek was going to show up in a silk, and I didn't know how to break news to him that I don't think he's ever going to show up again. Trying to think here. I did just save, so I should be good. Junk pile. Yeah, this'll work. I'd rather not. Come on.
Although he can be spared from showing up without in a show without writing. I'd rather not. Oops. Let's see how this is. I think I need another texture of junk. Just not sure what yet. Honestly, I wish people had a bigger standard than just reference appears on the screen. I think to some extent, it's the desire for validation. When people want things... Well, it depends on what side you're coming from. If you're from like the creative standpoint, then you want it on the screen so that you can write stuff with it. I know some of the former EU writers feel that way because it's like, I would like it to be there so I can write more with this character because I liked writing them. That was something I've heard at Legends Con a couple times. But I think for the average viewer, it's more like I want the validation of my EU thing being considered good enough to come back in canon. But that's sort of, in a lot of cases, that's coming from the place of the idea that canon is good, or it's not how I mean it. More like canon is meant to improve, but canon was never meant to improve. It was just meant to be easier to make new. It's like how the Ninja Turtles might reset its lore. It's never about, oh, we can tell the story better this time. It's about, we need to appeal to a newer, younger demographic, so we're going to get rid of the last stories. So maybe we can retell old stories as well. And rechange a character's appearances to match new demographics and stuff. It's or My Little Pony, except the third generation actually was better. But then they had like that new high school girl thing where they're like humans or something. That's probably a better example than the third generation. And there's nothing more to it than you retell the story so you can sell new toys. And the reset into canon wasn't any different from that. So, I don't know. I feel like the whole seeking validation... I understand why people want it. They want their stories to be acknowledged as good. But... and I guess to some extent that happened with Thrawn, but... I think it gives canon too much credit as what it is, when it's really more an analog to the Ninja Turtles, or Transformers is probably the best example. Like... I have to move the emoji. Fucking emojis. I just like Canon. I think it's pretty good, but I like just see my favorite return and show up. That's why I was really happy with Cad Bane, but sad when they seemingly killed him off. Well, I can't tell if I've made this better or worse. I think I need a different trash color. Validation point is interesting. However, I can. Who can care if something like shows up and is just posing there? All of a sudden, it's made good is not present. Okay, so I get to talk about Final Fantasy XIV now, because I'm not sure if I have like a direct point or counterpoint to yours, but I think you might find it interesting to consider. Final Fantasy XIV does a lot of references to the older Final Fantasy games. Hang on. You know that's like your opinion. I personally really enjoy the substances. And I want more of it. Transformers is pretty different in my opinion with how separate the majority of the iterations are now. He's being shared as lore. So being with no movies or so. Well, that's kind of the same thing. That's kind of my point though. But to talk about something you might find interesting, Alex. In Final Fantasy XIV, there's a lot of references. But Final Fantasy XIV is a different setting than the other Final Fantasy. I don't know if you know this, but like every Final Fantasy game that's numbered is a completely different world, basically. So 14 is basically taking elements of those other games into itself. But they usually end up different. How this plays out varies tremendously. Is this going to look good? It's going to look okay. I'll keep it. I'll take it. But, not every reference is good, and sometimes the lore of Final Fantasy XIV is stretched to fit the story of an older Final Fantasy better. So that it's like the reference versus the how well does it fit with the new setting. And sometimes they lean too hard into being a reference over being a story that fits. And the Ivalice raids are probably a really good example of that because, like, I remember them really irritating me at the time because you kept hearing about Dalmasca. Dalmasca is the city from 12, but also the Tactics games. The Tactics games are basically set in the same universe as FF12, but thousands of years earlier. It's the same setting, but thousands of years earlier. Dalmasca is referenced over and over again, but when we finally get there, it's been destroyed, so we don't really get Final Fantasy XII's Dalmasca. We get the ruins of the city Dalmasca. And the quest line itself keeps bringing up all these things in Final Fantasy XII, but they never actually appear on screen or do anything meaningful. And there's all these Final Fantasy XII demigods that appear, and they have all this very elaborate dialogue that has absolutely nothing to do with the plot of the story you're in. And so you have like all of this substance with zero depth to it. And as a result, but like if you talk to someone who's a Tactics fan, they're like, oh my gosh, it's X and Y from Tactics, blah blah blah, it's so great. But to everyone else, they're just random assholes who aren't even that interesting because they don't stand on themselves on their own. And I'm not saying this ties into Star Wars, but I think it's something to be aware of and to like have like the awareness of, so that like when you consume other lore, you can see when it's happening there as well. If that makes sense. Because another example is the recent expansion Endwalker's post-story content has like you visiting the city of Troy. Now, when I went and visited the city of Troy, it's in basically the evil demon hell place. That's the short version of it. I did not know anything about Final Fantasy IV's Troya, city of Troya. But so when we went there, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to learn more about this place because it looks so cool. But it really only exists as a dungeon, and the whole start and end of Troya's story we're a reference to Final Fantasy IV. The end. There's no depth to it. So while I was super excited for it, I slowly kind of got disappointed because I realized, oh, it's extremely shallow lore. It doesn't happen too often with Final Fantasy XIV, but it does sometimes happen. And when it does, it's just very cheap. So, references are something you have to weigh very carefully, because if you force them into the setting, or you just have them there as a, look how cool it is, it's a reference, it's like, okay, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense. But like, as someone who didn't know anything about Troya, finding that and being like, oh, okay, I guess. I don't know, I think I just killed the chat, so I'm guessing none of you followed that. Oh well. Let's leave that one there. A question in that case would be the following: does the rest of the game that is not a reference works? Is it good without it? That's a good way of putting it. Like Doma. I got that. That's really the only issue with Silk is somewhat. You only really watch it, enjoy the show if you watch it like 7 seasons of 2 separate cartoons. Oh, is it really? That's Well, that's a different discussion. Like, how much should something be freestanding? I guess, but which I mean, there's no wrong answer there, I suppose. An example of something that does work, I think, is Doma in Final Fantasy XIV, which is a reference to Final Fantasy VI. But the thing is, Doma kind of got destroyed in Final Fantasy VI, like, pretty early on. And, like, it was basically genocided as well, so the story, to some extent, does follow, like, the handful of survivors. But in Final Fantasy XIV, Doma is very much alive and well. So you have to, like, so you get, like, an alternate universe Doma that isn't destroyed or whatever. And it ends up with, like, its own rich culture or whatever. But the nice reference part is that if you dig, you can find out that Hian, the leader of Doma, his name translates to the son that was genocided. So it's like an alternate universe where the son lived instead of getting killed. Which I think is a nice reference. As opposed to like Troya, which is like, oh wow, it's Troya, and that's the end of it. The reference should arguably expand more than the original, if that makes sense. Yeah, the show doesn't do a lot to explain the characters or introduce them to new audiences, in my opinion. Like, it somewhat establishes the issues, but so far you have to know who's who. That's something I've found with, like, EU books. Some do better than others. Planet of... well, no, I should probably speak more about, not Planet of Twilight. Children of the Jedi introduces a bunch of new characters, but they're introduced to you like they're characters you should already know. So, like, when you go and look them up, you're like, oh, I thought I knew a bunch of characters from the EU, and then you look them up on Wikipedia, it's like, this was their first appearance. It's like, oh. So they were just horribly introduced. Whereas, like, Zahn, like, gives you plenty of information about Winter. Like, she is brand new to that book, but you feel like you get who she is. Close. You get a good enough idea of who she is. There's no, like, huge confusion in the Thrawn trilogy. Let's try to think of one that brings back a character that you would only know from the EU, but does a good job with it. I can't think of one right now. Well, it's more like I can't remember how characters are introduced right offhand. This is probably okay. Should I set the ground to dirt or to mud? Because it will be raining a lot. I'm actually not sure. I kind of feel like it should be mud. Just make the whole planet mud, I guess. Sure. Mud. Oh, I have this one as dirt. Interesting. Is acid rain. Yeah. Almighty fury. Depending on composition of the ground, it can be not mud though. I might just go with like universal mud. It's not going to really make a gameplay difference, and like it's actually a very minor visual difference of just units stepping on the ground. This would be concrete though. Could have problems absorbing the liquid. That's true. That is true. But I think I'll just go with mud because I'm pretty sure in EAW terms, it just affects like, oops. There we go. I'm pretty sure it just affects like the footprints and stuff. Alright. That's... I'll leave that. Actually, that looks better. Okay. I think this looks good.
Alright. Oh, did I not? Alright, now I need to do this city. And this part should be a little easier. It's just like an infantry only path going through here, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it'll be. Oh, I actually don't have any idea how I'll make it infantry only. Oh wait, buildings here, buildings here, buildings here, and then pipes or whatever across. And these buildings can be a little more not destroyed. And there'll be no walker path in here, so. Oh, I need to see that texture again, actually. Okay, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna save and quickly use the bathroom because I gotta go. Been 90 minutes, so I will take a very quick break. I will return.
Hello. Alright, I'm back. I just remembered something, but then I just forgot it again. Oh, yeah. I watched some videos of Jedi Academy. Turns out there's green water in Jedi Academy as well. So, people can't get mad at me for that. What is that? Blue? Green? Red? Oh, it's a measurement tool. Just a prop for measuring. Each of these is 100. More Mountain Dew. I actually have a Mountain Dew in the fridge, but I am not drinking it right now. Let's try this. Well, you want to know something curious? I found out is that Sean Stewart, who wrote Yoda Dark Rendezvous, did a class on how to write sci-fi or something, or fiction or something like that. I forget. Apparently, Karen Travis was one of his students, which is why Scout, the character he created, appears in one of her books as well. Wait a minute. Does this look weird? Oh, right. Karen Travis is generally not very popular in EU circles, except for by the people who really like her. But at least I perceived it back in the day as being something of an antagonistic relationship. Like if you liked Karen Travis, you did not like the rest of the EU. But so that was kind of an interesting story that I didn't expect. Especially given most narratives about Karen Travis tend to center around her being difficult to get along with. Well, not difficult to get along with, but more like her writing being uncooperative. Oh, that's pretty skinny. I enjoy some of her work, but I could definitely see why it's polarizing. It's not even the work so much as like just the way the things she writes. I don't know how to describe this. Oh, these combine together rather nicely. It's more that her writing tends to like over villainize the Jedi for some people. For other people, it's that she killed off a bunch of characters that were fan favorites, including Pelion and Mara Jade, if I remember correctly. Let's see what else. This looks nice. I like this double combination of props here. I'm gonna have to do it again. Some people have there's just so many issues people have with her. I can't even remember them all. Gotta go. Have fun mapping, Keel. Goodbye, Alex. Excuse me. Just dying. Oh wait, this is facing the wrong way. Or it's facing too obviously. There we go. That should work. I feel like my opinion on Star Wars is so wild. Well, your Knights of the Old Republic one is a bit out there, but it feels more like, well, it doesn't come across as like being contrarian so much as it sounds like you misunderstood something. At least that's what I remember, but I can't even remember what it is. That's just what my impression of it was at the time. Everyone has weird opinions on things. But there are people who like Karen Travis. I mean, I can't even say her writing is bad, necessarily. It's just
At least I don't remember it being bad. It's just there's a lot of stuff in the spirit of her writing that I don't like. She's very much a mixed bag for me. One step forward to tomorrow. There we go. Oh, I have to do this all the way down here. So I guess I just need to add more buildings somehow. Come and well met, my brave little sparks. How long you've wandered, burn bright as a star. Oh, I have awaited you patiently all this time. Past every fate, now sing with me once more. Share of your life, far greater than memories. It's lost in love words cannot hold. Down by this tale of others' souls, and carries on out to sea. Remember the rain, near and far below. Drop a blessing from heavens above. While the time flowed on those waters, became one. Streams, rivers, and lakes, reaching for the horizon and far beyond. Carry onward, however. Oh my goodness. Barking dogs. Not that direction. Let's see. Thinking deeper and deeper in falling rain. Wish them well. It's like a rock band from early 2000s. I have heard your voice with your every choice. Now the hands join round the meaning you sought. I'll catch your tears. Joy. Hush now, close your eyes. Okay, here we go. To tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll do for an awning to like indicate infantry only here somehow.
Let me look at the other damaged building types. I really don't love the flames being here for a planet on fire. Or a planet under rain, but oh well. Maybe I could say the acid rain is flammable. Clearly it's magical Sith fire. Sure. Oh wait. Lower might be better. There we go. Sick and flammable. No wonder people left. Well, they didn't leave. They died. And then just nobody else came in except Dooku, and that was temporary. In fact, some people did live and stayed there, went insane, and then committed suicide. Unironically, maybe the best portrayal of Count Dooku. Since it shows a more vulnerable side to him. While also sort of informing his, how he came to his beliefs. That's how Dark House did that? So it's ambiguous because it was like 10 years before the Clone Wars. Which I guess is around the time of the Phantom Menace. But unrelated to that. Basically, it might have been a bit more or less. Basically, the Count Malraux used to be a pirate. And then, this was like the ancient past. Count Malraux used to be a pirate. But he like extorted the nobles to turn him into a noble. And he got his own seaside mansion. Generations pass. Experiments with the dark side were performed by the people who lived there. Non-Force users, mind you, but the dark side was so powerful on the planet that they managed to sort of imbue themselves with the dark side. And then they went crazy and killed each other. While Count Malraux basically went paranoid and executed all the servants. And everybody killed everybody else. The lady of the house had recently had a child, and the Jedi came and took the child because the child was strong with the Force, and she was just like, yeah, okay, take it from me. I can't raise a baby here. And then she went insane. And regretted taking the baby, or regretted giving away her child. Interesting. And that child actually is someone who dies in Order 66 on screen. Work on something card. It involves me looking up Dagon Neriz. I won't believe the thing I found on Google search. I don't know Dagon Neriz. I'm not familiar. Then Count Dooku moves in temporarily as a place to set an ambush for Yoda. That's kind of the story. What are the AOTH heroes? Oh, okay. I don't know them super well, if I'm being honest. I played them once, but I did not like their music because I I probably could have fixed this by now myself, but EOTH play ground music in space and space music in ground, and I found it too jarring to actually even bother with. But also, a lot of the like worst maps tended to get shuffled into the unruned regions for a time, so it wasn't really fun. Especially because like it would just be like, I'm going to the unknown regions, and it's just like the same worst maps of the rest of GC, and I just never really got into them after that. Which was honestly before I was even a dev, so that's definitely unfair of me, but I just never got around to it. But now I know also that like they are not particularly well balanced, so it's like I can't bring myself to give them a shot anyway. Anyway, they will be in a better state soon-ish. So these are identical buildings. Crap. I'm also not an EOTH player. They're like the Haypins. Like, nobody plays them. People will eventually, though. I don't know when the Haypins will get an improvement, though. But EOTH will definitely get an improvement sooner or later. I love how Charlie tries to bullshit that blocking blaster fire is a reference to the Clone Wars and people buy it. Oh my gosh. You mean like Luke does in episode 6? But then also people are like, I really want something with the Clone Wars. Maybe Charlie's just like a genius. I'll just say something that has to do with the Clone Wars and they'll eat it right up. He said that the way Anakin blocks faster fire is the exact same he did in this series. I mean, it could be, but I would assume it's probably, if anything, based on how he does in episode 3. I need a bridge or something that looks ruined, but will still make it seem like only infantry can go under here. Go through here. I mean, speaking of, what's the distance here? 500, perfect. Means TIE crawlers can shoot it from the street, but not much else. Speaking of, I should probably start doing that road. Hush now, close your eyes. It's one step forward, 2
to tomorrow.
I'll leave that.
My brave little spark, how long you've wandered, it as a star. How much does it cramp away? I was so fussy and not overdoing this, but then I realized I should. And that I should fill this out with the there we go. Not like that. More than a gram? Ow. I can't believe you've done this. There we go. Now I put this back to that. And this can go white. There we go. That's the infantry only path. What weighs more? 1 ton of steel, 1 ton of chicken feathers. Chicken withers because you have to buy the weight of what you did. Bear the weight of what you did to those chickens. Ooh, actually, I need something.
There we go. Maybe. Born of strife. There we go. Why can't you have a all chicken? I just need to find a bridge or something to block off infantry. I just don't know what. Help us in our cry. Witness suffer around us reason. I'm gonna save because I want to try something with textures here. Witness shoulder counter answers answer together. That's good, I think. Why can't you have an all-chicken football team? Why can't you have an all-chicken football team? Let's do this. Actually, no. Ah, autosave screwed me. Well, I guess I can leave some brick here. Whatever. All my children, in whom my flows are abundant. Past this judgment. It's crazy to me how much of Thrawn's name focuses on the raw part of it. No one has ever made a joke about that. And something on cries. Witness suffer. Shall reason. Oh, Jesus. Oh, listen. Answers, answers together. think these bricks might not be rough enough. Let's see. No, let's save first. It's not those. Here we go. Tile rock. This. Oh, there we go. That's too dark. That's still too dark, I think. Let's go back. Yeah, I think I gotta go with these. But I can finagle the bump texture. Oh, same one I chose before. Need the bricks to look like bricks but screwed up. Okay, maybe this. Oh, maybe I should do 2 brick textures. That might make sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There. So there's the fucked up bricks and the normal bricks. How's that look? Oh. I need a little bit more over here. All right. Yeah. There we go. Well, there. One, two, three, four. Oh, this one didn't get any. All right. Which looks better? I guess they're the same. Time to save. Dun, Now, I want bricks to go through the middle here, but I thought it would be better to do them at a different angle, so... Oh, I need to do trash in the middle of this. There we go. That'll work. Now to do the trash. Is that you, Ackbricks? Putting the little hearts up for Thavnir. Oh, someone was putting the heart emoji up. I was wondering if that was you for Thavnir. Or someone noticed you draw a smiley face on the bricks on the sand. Maybe. Okay, that should do it. All right. Let's go and save.
Okay. Big chicken tenders are ready to fry. I want your shivers at the time. Come right, heroes, right. Our brains are wired to see a face whenever we see things with 3 points, a place where mouth and eyes would be, so it's possible. Maybe. Come right, heroes, ride. Shadows away with the tide. I won't eat Big Bird. Time battle. That'll do. Now I just need to figure out how I'm gonna put some kind of overhead to keep anything but infantry from looking like they can go through here. I just don't know what. Do we always make? Yeah, the Omega themes. Although this is the Endwalker version of the dungeon. This is the Endwalker dungeon version of Omega. I believe it's called... let me look it up. Tonight... Escape, that's right. There's a few different versions of Escape, though. This is the Journeys version, I think. Night. Bottom. Time. Tomorrow. Night. Night on.
bit awkward, but this might work. Oh, no. That is not gonna work. Archer pipes. Pipes might be a little too big, but they are my typical go-to. Let's see what else I have, though. If I have to, I'll do pipes, but I'm going to try to avoid them. I'll put this here to remind myself that it might be a good prop for this area. Oops. Oh.
Okay, there we go. Wild freaks, nothing but deep, dangerous creatures of dusk and evil. Let's rise and worship God. Yeah. Flak all on your back. Cast no shadow. Ash, our cold rises, falling seas. Courage, nobles, culture, thieves. Monium, be lions, follow me. Like that. Crawl back the skin. It's inside you, the sickness that drives you. Black. Down. The fruits of your making, stiffy, break apart. Down. Let's see. Just like ash, cold rises, boiling seas.
chaos bleeds.
Which nobles culture feeds. There be lion, follow me. I suppose before I get caught up in this, I should keep working on this path overpass. Oh, it's not even big enough. Pipes are not my first choice, but they are effective. Not that. That might work. I would have preferred something else, but... or just not including it, but I do think it's necessary for communicating infantry only. And that's the town. I guess I should figure out the forest. Oh, about what trees to use.
Sing till breath expires. May umber catch a red spark. The smile. May we, as all true equals die. May we, as all true equals die. For this we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray, twin fall. Probably have the mountain jut out a little bit here. Then just have these trees cut off by that. There we go. A red spark. The new light. May we, as all true equals die. Feel just favors by. May we, as all true equals die. For this we pray. We pray. Pray, twin fall. Oh, I guess it would make some sense to put trees on the mountains as well.
That'll work. Ah, my eye itches. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah. Now I'm object spamming, which will increase the save time by quite a bit. And autosave will resume its role as being my nemesis, but I think it's worth it.
All twin gods bless this land, to us treasure bestow. Beauty of desert sands, water and gold below. Lifeblood and ruby sand, precious coins cast a glow. Our hands of fortune mend, that want we may not know. And when we reach our end, to else we gladly go. Our faith find yours to bend, and hell and every go. Under arid sky, with silk veils we weave rainbows, voices lifted high. Dreams upon our backs we carry, when day beckons nigh. It's as treasures shine and so, lasting hand in hand, life, death will follow. Look now, give the flame, hotter burn. Sing to those of fire, may umber catch a red spark, spark of life to new heights. May we, as all the coin can buy, never bring us third and dry. May we march in afterlife, for this we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray, twinfold. Oh, twin gods bless this land, to us treasure bestow. Lady of desert sands, water and gold below. Blood and ruby red, surest coins cast their glow. Hands of fortune mend, as all we may not know. And when we meet our end, to scales we gladly go. Our faiths are yours to mend, your rails and as we glow. Under arid sky, with silk veils we weave rainbows. I might have to like manually place these after all. Might be kind of tedious. Males of Castro, in the night, fire. May we, as true equals, die. Whether just favors bide. May we find fortune after life. For this we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray, twinfold. Dreams upon our backs we carry, blackest night. And this time it's slow. Hand in hand, life, death will follow. Listen, flame, hotter burn, since the falls of fire, and under capture, red sun spark to new heights. May we watch all that coin can buy, never forgive earth run dry. May we find fortune after life, for this we pray, we pray, we pray, we pray, twinfold. I think I might stop here. Where's that guard tower prop? Let's see. I want the guard tower. I can't remember where it is though. Expires. Just favors by. May we yours by what is right, for this we pray, we pray, we pray. I can't find it. That's fine. I'm going to close there. I'm going to stop here. But if you guys would like to see what else I was working on besides Shri, I've been working on Shri in the background. I picked up Bormpter. It's in like the planet those dragon warlord guys are from. It's currently just an edit of Dragonstar, but that's okay. It'll be expanded to be bigger for a larger base area, but also to make room for civilian spawners, like when the Bormpterans are part of the map. So it'll probably be used uniquely for this planet. Oh, there's a phoenix that Rhino made. It might need edits still, but it's something. This isn't a final version, it's just something I was working on earlier. Anyway, it's been only 3 hours, but I believe I'm going to end the stream here today. Well, 3.5-ish. So, thank you all. And Good night.